Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, today is the day that we're going to take Johnny on a date with Rogue. Because yeah, that's going to happen. And I actually came to my apartment for this specific reason. Because I thought, you know what, if we're going on a date with Rogue, we should maybe change our outfit. So instead of our usual wacky V outfits, we should dress more appropriately for the occasion, right? So my first thought was that I should be wearing all the samurai branded items that I have. I have the jacket, I have a shirt, and I have samurai pants. But on second thought, I realized that I would essentially be Johnny on that date. And, wearing your own band's merchandise is kind of lame. So I thought, okay, maybe let's not do that. Instead, my next idea was, why not just try to emulate Johnny's trademark outfit as well as I could with the item that I have available. And helpfully, he's still sitting here on my couch, so I could take a good look at it. It's not really that difficult, you would think. I mean, he has like brownish tight leather pants and kind of a vest that is a bit of a tank top but also sort of a protective vest, and that's pretty much it. I mean, the boots are kind of generic, so I tried my best to come up with something similar, and it was actually very difficult because there are no items that are exactly like this. And I guess playing a female V means that stuff looks a little bit different too. So there are tank tops, but they don't really look right. So this is what I came up with. I mean, the pants are not terrible. The color isn't exactly right, but I think they're a close enough match. The top was a bit of a problem because while there are tank tops in the game for women, they look different. They are very flimsy. And they don't look like that protective vest that he has. And they are also like bulletproof vests, but they are too bulky, so again, it didn't really look right. So in the end, I kind of came up with this combination of a tank top and then a little protective vest over it. It looks, I don't know, kind of similar. And yeah, this is actually a police vest, which, might not be entirely fitting. Then again, I could see Johnny wearing stuff like this ironically, But I think this is the closest thing that I get to replicating his style. And the sunglasses are actually Johnny's sunglasses, so that's the exact same model that he's wearing. And I mean, these are not samurai branded, so I think it's fine if I wear these. So yeah, that is my Johnny Silverhand look. I think it's kind of hilarious that in trying to emulate the rebellious rocker boy Johnny Silverhand, V actually looks the blandest she has in quite a while. But, maybe it will help Rogue, to get into the spirit a little bit more if she looks a little bit like Johnny Silverhand. So we will give this a try. Of course, first of all, I have to actually call her and see if she's willing to go on that date. So I guess we're going to do that first. May as well mark this as active. Yep, I have to call her first of all. So let's go ahead and do that. Call.
V.
Johnny wants to ask you out on a date. What do you think?
Johnny's asking? Or is it you?
Johnny? You're the one who said you got no trouble telling us apart.
Okay. And where'd we go?
All right.
Where'd you want to go?
Silver Pixel Cloud in North Oak.
Okay. I'll swing by the afterlife, pick you up.
Well, she said yes. Absolutely no hesitation. Johnny doesn't have anything to say about that, though. Then again, I'm not sure if him being here all the time might be like a bug, because he isn't really doing anything, so maybe he's not actually supposed to be here. And she already sent me a message. Forgot to tell you, swing by in the evening, got other things on my plate right now. Okay, this evening then, afterlife, I'll be there. Okay, so I'll gotta wait until the evening. Till then. Right. So, that means I may as well hop into my bed for a few hours and then leave the apartment once it's actually evening. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have anything new to say. Well, actually, I think one of these things is different. You guessed Rogue worked for the cops. How do you do that? Yeah, this is like a new dialogue option, I'm sure. Let's give this a try.
You knew Rogue was running for the corpse. But how?
Corpse practically wiped the afterlife off this city's face. Rogue was the last denizen standing. Who kept her afloat?
Just that?
That and the Smasher thing. Rogue said it herself. Prick was just the tip of the iceberg. Grayson knew her, knew she worked for Smasher. And if she worked for Smasher, she was open to working for anybody.
Well, I guess maybe at some point she doesn't really have the luxury to make that choice. Yeah, I think I did ask this already, even though it's not grayed out. But I'm pretty sure I went through this dialogue before. So, never mind.
Have a nice night, V.
And you will keep watching me while I sleep, right? Anyway, let's skip until evening by sleeping. So, it's currently around 11 a.m. What would qualify as evening for Rogue? How about like 9 p.m.? There we go. Well, it's definitely dark enough. Yeah, for some reason, whenever I wake up, the radio's on. Also, whenever I return to my apartment, we have new random stuff in it. Like, I'm pretty sure this Lizzie Wizzy poster wasn't here before. Lizzie Wizzy and the Meta Dwarfs. I'm afraid I don't have enough imagination to figure out what this could be about. I'm guessing it's like her BD that she was talking about, but I mean, what could it possibly be about? But anyway, let's go to the afterlife. Right. Wait until evening. Okay, so apparently it's not evening enough. I'm not sure if I'm too early or too late. Let's just wait. Sometime later.
Some crew taking you along as bait?
Ooh.
That a compliment?
You look different.
Try again. Maybe you'll find some charm third time around.
Ouch. Ouch. That was very harsh, Rogue. But it seems that he's kind of used to that. He didn't even flinch. But okay, are you ready?
Hey, Rogue. Ready?
Again, you.
We going?
Where's Johnny? Couldn't make it after all?
You look amazing. I'm just a driver. He'll join us later. Well, sure, let's make a compliment first.
You look... Wow.
That Johnny's wow? Or yours? When's he gonna show?
I'm guessing later. I'm just a driver.
I'm just your driver.
So you keep him on a short leash. Wise beyond your years.
Oh, we're taking the Porsche.
This Johnny's Porsche? Where'd you get it?
That's what was in the container. The one Grayson was talking about.
Okay. Got a lot of memories in this car. Let's go.
I mean, incidentally, that is the car that I have currently selected as my default car, but I'm guessing they would have given me this car one way or the other. I mean, it makes sense to take this one for this date. Let's get in.
Silver Pixel Cloud, your favorite place?
Once, probably. Haven't been there in ages.
Alright, go to the drive-in movie theater with Rogue. Oh, I remember that place.
Drive-ins went out of style a century ago. But Silver Pixel's still hanging in there.
Sounds like a preem place for a date.
Thought so too. Which is why I suggested Johnny take me there. 1,000,000 years ago.
So it wasn't his idea.
Course not. His idea of a romantic night out was blowing up Arasaka HQ.
Indeed. So, let's go for the drive-in theater this time. A lot less dangerous. But yeah, we have been there before.
All right, V. Tell me what's going on. For real.
Meaning...
Johnny doesn't do a thing without an ulterior motive. So what's in play this time?
Johnny's changed. He really does want to spend some time with you. No hooks, no lines, no sinkers.
Right.
Rogue?
Just taking it all in. A selfless Johnny Silverhand. Apparently you're a positive influence on him.
I would like to think so. But yeah, I do believe that this time there are no ulterior motives. But the fact that, you know, she is suspicious that there might be some just goes to show that in the past Johnny probably has been, I don't know, exploiting her generosity and loyalty a little bit too much for his own selfish reasons. Anyway, it looks like she won't be talking anymore, so I guess I'm just going to skip until I have arrived at the drive-in theater. Alright, this should be it.
Here we are.
Let's park the car. Alright. Are you coming? Should I open the door for you?
Closed. Really has been a while, I guess.
Oh.
Technically, it's open. Been here before.
Right, I have.
No way in. Practically have the place all to ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been here to collect the tarot card. I think it was the lovers, and now it makes sense why, you know. That was the one that was in this particular place. I haven't really checked out the rest of this place, though. Not sure if I need to read that at the moment. What about computer? Severance. Change of plans. We'll be shutting down Silver Pixel Cloud Night City at the end of the year. There will be no severance packages offered. As stated clearly in the contract, employees are not entitled to severance pay if they may transfer to another company location. We are happy to offer employees a choice between our Rockford or Laredo locations. The new positions will be on a short-term contract without benefits, as those locations are also slated to close within 6 months. Oh, that's great. The code to the main entrance has been changed to 000 so that everyone can come and collect their personal effects. Contact Mark Siddons, he's the main man in charge of authorizing access. And all of that seems to be just spam. Alright,
Try and get the
let's
projector
see.
started. I'll get us some seats.
Sure thing.
Looks like you already found
Exactly
some
where I was
seats.
supposed to take her 50-odd years ago. Right, let's go check the projector.
You are a little bit late for your date. 50 years? But hey, better late than never.
Entrance is over here.
Yep, I can see it. Search the storage area.
Okay, looks like I found the projector. You wouldn't happen to know how to get it up and running.
I'll have a look at it in a second. Silver pixel cloud is growing. Well, that didn't last long apparently. Because at some point it shut down anyway. Oh, what is that?
No. Interesting.
Bushido 10. Fade to black. Must be a classic by now.
March the 2nd, 2064. Yeah, I guess it's a little old. But I mean, it was released long after you, quote-unquote, died. On the computer here. And all these posters are for Bushido X or Bushido 10, I suppose. Let me have a look at this. Silver Pixel Cloud now playing. Showtimes. Okay, maybe this was like the last time this theater was open. So it's been like 8 years. Nightmare on Jig Street, a song of ice and chrome. The Streets of Night City, Bushido 10, Fade to Black, Silver Pixels Classic Rom-Com Extravaganza. Okay. And yeah, I guess that's really all I can do here. Going to take this. Now, let's take a look at that projector.
About to see.
Look at that. Last played Bushido 10. Perfect.
Looks like a spurt of runny shit.
V, we're at a drive-in. Movie's the last thing we care about.
Okay.
Just want some background noise, a little blood, tits, and gore, that sort of thing.
If you say
Bushido
so.
will give you that.
All right, V, run along. I'll take it from here.
Right. So now I have to take the pills and you can have some fun, I suppose.
Have fun, you crazy kids.
Don't ruin it. It's not often that you get a second chance like this.
Grabbed us the best spots. Hop on up.
Alright, so we can actually watch the movie now. But I mean, that's not what we're here for, right? Although she seems to be rather interested in the movie. How do you imagine this date going? Yeah, I don't know. Did you even imagine anything?
This is how you imagine this evening going?
Always knew things would have to change for us to just go out and catch a movie. Never imagined they'd change this much.
I tried my best. I even
Let's
dressed a little
pretend
bit
it's
like him.
2015, huh? We just met, and I got no idea what a bastard you are.
Sure, lured you to the movies to get laid, by the way. I like the rock of 2077. Yeah, let's not look to the past. Let's enjoy the here and now.
But I like 2077, Rogue.
A far inferior version.
Why?
Okay,
Why would you say
so
that?
it's 2015. If you could do it all again, what would you change? Anything at all?
Oh dear. Nope, never did anything I wouldn't do again. I'd kill Smasher. Let's not make this date about Smasher. Do anything not to lose you. I mean, it feels like the right thing to say, but it's maybe a little bit too mushy for Johnny. Think I'd do Carrie? What?
Taking a while to mull that one over.
What does that mean? Yeah, I don't know. I feel the first option sounds like the most Johnny-like option. I don't know. Maybe he actually wanted to fuck Carrie. Who knows? But I'm going to pick the first option.
Nope, doesn't work that way. All those brain crabs, there'll be decisions. They were wholly mine.
So you get yourself killed again.
Probably yes.
Over an obsession with Arasaka for someone who wasn't a real person.
Hey. What's this?
Nothing, it's just... Had a lot of time to think while you were away. What ifs and all that.
And did you come to any conclusions? That's it? It's not about Grayson? Why would you think that?
Sure, that's it. Nothing about Grayson or Smasher.
What? What's Smasher got to do with anything?
That's what
Getting
I
the
would like to
sense
know.
you still got a thorn in your side there.
'Cause I do. I'm irate, disappointed, but rather not think about it now.
Only thing that matters is I came back to you, got a feeling you're not telling me something. Yeah, I don't know. Something on your mind?
Think you might be hiding something from me.
Johnny, there's a heap of things I'm hiding from you.
Fair enough.
But all we got's this one night.
Yes, like I said, let's not make this about the past, let's just enjoy the moment. More than I expected, don't got too much to offer you. I don't know, let's go straight for the kiss.
It's more than I ever could have asked for. Rogue, I'm here on borrowed time in a borrowed body. But I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, it must be weird. It's Johnny, but not his body. It's not even a man anymore. But, I mean, she seems to be going for it, so... There's that.
Johnny, I can't. It's not right.
Okay. Why? You mean towards V? I mean, she gave the permission, so you shouldn't let that stop you. So, is this not what you wanted?
Thought you wanted this.
Because I did. Tried so hard to pretend nothing's changed. To pretend I'm the same Rogue you knew. Actually managed to fool myself for a little. Get back on my own.
Oh well.
Rogue! Fuck.
Yeah, that didn't end like you hoped, I suppose. But it seemed that this isn't really about Johnny and, you know, Johnny being in a different body and so on, but more about her and how she has changed. Well, we gave it a try, Johnny. I'm sorry. I do wonder, though, if the scene would change if I make different dialogue choices before, but it honestly doesn't feel like it. But at the least, that scene was tame enough that I probably don't have to age restrict this video, so that's good, I guess.
Rogue's gone.
Yep.
Guess it didn't go well. What you get into a fight about. Yeah, I guess it didn't go well, huh?
Guess things did not go swimmingly.
Nope. Was gonna be a nice night at the drive-in. Now she's mad and won't tell me what about.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure either. Any guesses? Maybe it's you, maybe she just lost interest. I don't know. I felt that it's more about her than Johnny and that she is still interested, but there's something else, so what do you guess?
Any guesses?
Remember Grayson, how they spoke? How weird it was?
Weird's not the word, I don't think. He was toying with her. Could be something to that.
Gotta mull it over. For now, take me to North Oak.
That's supposed to help you figure out Rogue?
No, Carrie. Tell you once we're there.
What?
Movie was a turd wrapped in crepe paper.
So, why are we suddenly talking about Carrie? But apparently, that is the end of this quest. And yeah, I guess this didn't work out quite as Johnny would have wanted. And now he already has like a new plan. Let me have a look at that. Meet Johnny by the North Oak sign. The whole time I was flat on my digital ass in Mikoshi, Carrie was out there forging his glittering solo career. He'd better be real fucking chill after all these years, right? But something tells me deep down he's still the same. Anyway, come on, guy's gonna shit himself when he sees me. Okay, so since stuff didn't really work out with Rogue, we're now pivoting to Carrie. I don't know, maybe he did want to fuck him at some point. Maybe he did. Maybe he's just going to like the second best option now. Also, I have to admit, it didn't really click for me that Carrie is still alive as well. I remember him from the flashbacks. He was like one of Johnny's band members, and I'm pretty sure we read about him before on that Samurai fan page. But I think I never really made the connection that he's still alive and has a solo career now. But yeah, apparently he's still rocking on in his, I don't know, I guess he's around 80 as well at this point. But apparently in this world that doesn't matter. You can still look, young and fresh thanks to implants and stuff. So I'm not sure why he suddenly decided to go to Carrie. But since we have some time left in this episode, I guess we may as well go there and find out. Okay, it's just somewhere in the wilderness over here. I guess I'm going to travel to that fast travel spot here. But yeah, let's first of all leave this place. And let's see what he plans to do now. Right. Oh, let's go. Okay, there's the North Oak sign. So this is the right place, but I'm still not entirely sure what's on Johnny's mind now. But I guess he has to get over that disappointing date with Rogue, so let's indulge him a little bit more, I suppose. Well,
this ought to work.
What am I looking at? Yeah, why are we here? This is just an empty place.
Well, so why are we here exactly?
Heard Carrie got himself a bucket mansion here. Done well.
Where'd you hear anything about Carrie?
In and about town. Scream sheets are full of shit about him. Oh, right. You weren't around.
Mm-hmm. Your boy's night out. So what? Want to pay him a visit?
Yep. Seems as good a time as any.
Okay, so stuff didn't work out with Rogue, so we're going for Carrie now.
So I gotta hit Carrie's digs. Look around. Critique the drapes.
Know what they're writing about him? He's depressed. Attempted suicide.
What, really worried he wants to hurt himself?
Who knows? Either way, could give him some pointers.
What?
Meaning you want to go in person. Gotta hand you the reins again.
I see.
Yes. Behaved myself last time, didn't I? I think I warrant another furlough for good behavior.
Well, I guess you did behave on that date with Rogue and didn't do anything that we didn't agree on, so sure. And is anyone else who would like to visit?
Well?
First Rogue, now Carrie. Who's next on the list of conjugal visits?
It's funny that he also has like the
Nobody.
same thought.
Just so happens the list of people I consider friends and who are still alive is pretty damn short.
Okay,
Exactly why I need to talk to Carrie.
fair enough. But yeah, what did you hear about that attempted suicide?
What was that about attempted suicide?
Amateur hour. Didn't even cobble together the right audience. Tried to put a bullet through his skull in his room. Bodyguard took his gun like candy from a baby.
Could just be the rumor mill.
Sure, could. But I want to know.
Okay, I mean, sure, if you're honestly worried about an old friend, let's do this. But I want to know what to expect.
Okay. But I want to know what you plan to do.
Nothing stupid, I promise. Just want to see how he's doing.
How you plan to tell him it's you? Could be dealing with some real personal shit right now. Might not be the best time to mess with his head.
Good point.
V-Care was always dealing with personal shit. That's why, in spite of everything else, we got along. Don't worry. I'll play it by ear, sensitively. First things first. We gotta get into that house.
What
Okay.
house?
Just let me know when you want to take the wheel.
Okay, well, I guess I gotta get to that house now. Oh, it's somewhere up there. I was so confused what Johnny was talking about because there's just like an empty parking lot here, no house. Okay, it's up on that hill. I could use like the road, but maybe I can just climb up here. I also like that there's actually a representation of that North Oak sign. That's a neat little detail. Yeah, let's see if we can just cut through here. Might be a little bit faster than going via the road. And my jumpy legs hopefully will help me to properly get up here. Alright. Seems to work out well enough. And there we go. Now we're on the road. Now, let's see. Where is that fancy mansion of yours? This is clearly a very nice place to live. You know, by Night City standards. Now, let's see. Oh, he has a giant samurai head on his gate. Still profiting off that old glory? Then again, Samurai was just like a small indie band. Not sure if you can profit a lot of that. But okay, let's see what we can do here. We have a camera that I may want to turn off. Okay, I can't hack myself into this thingy here. Oh, Judy is sending me a message. I will check that out later. Let me maybe see what I can see via the camera. Well, I can see myself, or at least a blurry representation of myself. And it seemed that this is the only camera, so I can't actually look at anything else. Now, I'm not sure if I should be using the call button here. After all, as long as I'm not Johnny, it would be kind of hard to tell him why I want to get inside here. Oh, there's something going on. Carrie security bot. Yeah, I'm sorry, Carrie. I think I may have to disable them. Because I don't want you to get alarmed. Oh, and it looks like there's not just one. Nope, there's definitely more than one. Let's see if I can find them all. Okay, well, he has quite a few of these bots walking around. I mean, I guess if he's a big star with lots of money, then he needs that security. But either way, I'm not going to take any chances here. I'm going to disable all of them. And this one. And this one. Alright. Looks like I got them all.
The hell is this freak tech?
I have no idea. I mean, it's a security robot, but why does it have like some sort of Chinese straw head? That is so weird. Also, this one apparently does not have the head. Odd. Okay, maybe before we check out the house itself, I will look around a little bit on the outside. We got a car here. Arendite fetches a higher price than the lifetime earnings of the average night citizen multiplied by 52. That is oddly specific. But yeah, clearly, Carrie is doing well for himself, at least financially. What do we got here? Carrie Eurodyne, second conflict. Okay, I may want to read that. I mean, this is topical. New album review. People always say that after Johnny vanished, Samurai vanished with him. I'll push it one step further. When Samurai vanished, so did Carrie Eurodyne. This latest album proves Eurodyne will never be more than a samurai epigon, an Ouroboros, a sad second-hand tour de force. Farce. Eurodyne can't seem to climb out of Silverhand's shadow, and honestly, it doesn't seem like he wants to. He's still basking in the memories of decades-old scandals because he just can't seem to put together a headline of his own these days. Carrie Eurodyne's golden age has long since passed. What's got me curious is how much money his label's pumping into this sinking ship, just so we don't think otherwise. That is very harsh. It's also interesting that it doesn't really talk much about the music itself, but I guess it's not very good. I mean, good enough to appeal to a lot of people because clearly it's selling well, but it seemed that the critics are not impressed. In other words, I guess he just sold out. I guess that's what happened here. Okay, let's maybe keep looking around a bit. Well, this place seems to be quite the security hazard. This is the same that we just read. Yep. Apparently he has his album review just lying around everywhere. No wonder he gets depressed and suicidal. Also, I don't think I need the gun. And I mean, this is quite the mansion. You can basically see everything from the outside. I mean, to be fair, it's not like a lot of people would be standing here normally. But, you know, what about like paparazzi? Or people could use drones to look into this place, so it's a little bit surprising that this is all open. You could make this like one-sided glass so that you can look out, but, you know, it's opaque from the outside. Okay, we have more Carrie stuff here. Unsurprisingly, Samurai never achieved major commercial success because the voice that directed the group's trajectory was that of demagogue frontman Silverhand rather than that of Eurodyne, whose main aspiration was the pursuit of the music itself. Silverhand never possessed grand ambitions for creative expression. Instead, he was hell-bent on a personal path of devastation. These destructive tendencies had significant influence on Carrie and persisted long after the Arasaka Tower attack and Johnny's disappearance. Only following an extended hiatus did Eurodyne prove to the world his creative potential. He captured the imaginations and hearts of thousands of fans, securing him a spot in the company of music's legends. I mean, this is a much nicer review and assessment of his abilities, I suppose. So I guess at the very least, opinions about him are diverse. Is this about the bots we just destroyed? Fed up with the unreliable security contractors, did another brainless goon from the animals beat your gardener half to death by mistake again? If you take professional self-defense systems seriously, choose Coralie security bots powered by Hollis technology. Coralie security bots are a proven solution for owners who adhere to our terms and services and safety guidelines. When purchasing Coralie products, you consent to all legal provisions of the sales contract. Limited lifetime guarantee. Well, I hope they're going to pay you well, because I disabled them rather quickly. But okay, now let's try to get inside here. Okay, apparently I can just open the door.
Fugly as seafood barf. Hope it was expensive at least. Something's gotta justify this level of tacky.
Oh, I'm sure it was expensive. I don't think you can afford that kind of property near Night City for just a few euro dollars. Okay, find Carrie in his villa. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff that we can investigate though. So I will be looking around a little bit. And maybe we can find some interesting stuff. I think I've seen this before. Yeah, this is the Tainted Overlord review. I've read this already.
Oh, fuck. Cookie cutter crap straight from a catalog. Doubt Carrie picked this. Always ate out. Always.
I mean, this place is a little bit of a mess. Which, you know, would maybe confirm the being depressed allegations. Then again, maybe he's just a little messy. But I mean, come on, he's rich. He can afford people to take care of this, right? But okay, let's just keep looking around. Oh, there's actually glass here. I didn't see that. Okay, before we go upstairs, let's stay down here and see what we can find. I mean, this is basically all like one big room. Preem collection.
Wicked bad collection.
Okay, we're talking about the guitars.
Now I am impressed. Played a few of these myself back in our samurai days.
Right, let's have a look at them. Vintage guitar, manufacturer Delev, model Astral Rock, production year 2058.
Acts like that run us many eddies?
Forget it. We couldn't afford it. That's Carrie's fave.
Well, he can afford it now. Can I look at any of the other guitars, or is it just the one that I could scan? No, I can scan them all. Vintage balalaika, manufacturer unknown, model balalaika, production year 2029. Yeah, it is a balalaika, an electric balalaika. Amazing. Okay, another vintage Delev. Can't scan this one. And apparently I can't scan this one either, even though it does have like... Okay, I just have to hit the right spot. But again, it doesn't really tell me anything special. And this one apparently I can't do anything with that one. Okay, let's keep looking around. A wicked acid trip, but not the kind you think. Yep, I've already read this one. Ah, okay. We got a door here, and apparently that's where he is. So before we go and check out that place, I want to make sure I have explored everything else. Ooh, look at this.
Never fade away.
Guess if I had a fave, it'd be that one.
Title, Never Fade Away. Artist, Johnny Silverhand. Release date, 2009. Rings a bell, that one. What's this? What's that? Oh, so basically I can scan them, or I can use a dialogue option, but it's basically going to trigger the same response from Johnny, I suppose. Okay, let's have a look at Blistering Love.
What's this?
Old single we put out. No idea why Carrie hoards shit like that.
I mean, this is actually vintage. It's even almost vintage in our time period. Blistering Love.
Okay. Even I know that one.
An oldie but a goodie.
2004. And
What's this?
Second Conflict.
Second Conflict. Carrie'd always go straight for kitsch with titles. Guess nothing's changed.
Okay, but I mean, it is rather telling that he has 3 samurai albums, or well, 2. One Silverhand, and only one that he released himself. So did Johnny at some point release like solo albums as well? And then those with the band? I mean, the band releases came first, and then at some point he apparently made like a solo track, and then much later Carrie released his album. Okay, well, I'm learning a lot about Johnny's band history here. Okay, I have looked at all the stuff over here already, but I haven't been to this part of the building yet.
All right. I'll give him that one.
Okay, so you like the car. Well, I mean, Johnny, this could have been you. If instead of blowing up Arasaka Tower, you sold out as well, then maybe you would have this mansion now in that car. But I know you don't really want that. At least you claim that you don't want that. Okay, this is just a door. The Chronicles of Titania, Book 1. I don't think that this is relevant at the moment.
Ah, beautiful butterfly Carrie emerging from his silky samurai chrysalis.
Okay, what the hell? Is that him? Is he naked? Oh, I see. He has like pieces of a samurai armor. And I guess he's still wearing like the boots. So he shed his samurai skin. I mean, that's some symbolism. Maybe a little bit on the nose with that symbolism. I guess Johnny was right when he said that he's going for like the obvious titles and the obvious symbolism. But I mean, he still has like a samurai face on his gate. So I think he hasn't completely shed his samurai armor yet. Even though, you know, he probably wants us to think that. Anyway, let's keep looking around. Got a knife. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I may have seen everything down here. But we still have like a second floor that we can check out. However, since the episode is getting kind of long, I will make a cut here and we will continue to explore this place in the next episode and then try to talk to Carrie and convince him that we're actually Johnny. Let's see how that goes. But for the time being, let's call it a day as always. Thank you for watching and see you again next time.